So how do you know the Terminal List is good? It's easy. You go on Rotten Tomatoes and you see it has a 95% average audience score, and that tells you it might be good, but you know it's good when it has a 95% average audience score and a 40% critic score, the score from the critics. And that means that it's conservative in some possible way. And it is, because it is a tribute to Navy SEALs and the other tough guys who basically kill our enemies, America's enemies. And it's a story, it's based on a really fun novel by Jack Carr, which I read. I've only read one of them. I read the first one, The Terminal List. I haven't finished watching the show. It's on Amazon Prime yet, so I can't tell you how it ends, and I can't tell you whether the ending is good, but the show so far has been absolutely terrific. It is about a Navy SEAL, James Reese, who begins to suspect that the deaths of his platoon, of his fellow Navy SEALs, something suspicious about them, and he makes a list, a terminal list of the people he is going to hunt down and pay back. I'm trying not to give too much of it away. Here is a quick scene from the trailer.
There's evil in this world, likes of which you can't possibly imagine.
James.
Take Lucy, get her out of the house now.
I'm not gonna tell you again. Stay off my list.
So obviously that is Chris Pratt as James Reese, the Navy SEAL. And it is just, you want to know how macho this thing is? I watch it with my wife, and my wife has started to call me brother. That's how much. It's like, hey, brother, hey, yeah, I gotta go out and kill somebody, yeah, brother.
Brother.
It is extremely macho without any apology. It is extremely patriotic without any apology. And there are some little liberal touches in there that I can't remember whether they were in the book or not, that are annoying, but still, it is good, patriotic, action-y, macho fun. And I'm really, really enjoying it. I've only got 2 episodes left. It's the other one that's coming out soon that I will review when it comes out is The Gray Man, based on Mark Greaney, another book I really, really liked. I like both Carr and Greaney. They're writing similar things. I think Carr is the real deal. Carr is an actual Navy SEAL who's writing, and you can tell when he writes with a great deal of authority, but both books are really exciting. What it reminds me of, this is a guy out for vengeance against powerful people. The powerful people are depicted as you would hope they would be depicted, as kind of smarmy, horrible human beings. And he is out there to hunt them down. And what it really reminds me of is Mickey Spillane. Mickey Spillane in the 1950s and 60s wrote the Mike Hammer novels that had titles that indicated that he was not for namby-pamby liberal justice, right? The titles of the Mike Hammer novels were things like I, the Jury, Vengeance is Mine. In other words, Mike Hammer was a guy who was bringing the vengeance, just like James Reese in The Terminal List. And liberals hated Mike Hammer, and they're hating on this for all the same reasons, because it basically says, as it says in the trailer, there is great evil out there, and we need people who kill the bad guys. We need people who kill the bad guys. And not only is nothing wrong with that, but everything is right about that. And there's a reason that we admire these people, and there's a reason that we hold them up for heroes, and there's a reason we make movies about them. This coming out of a Hollywood where people have literally said that they don't want to make movies about police officers because police officers are bad. They're bad because they hunt down criminals, and the criminals are the people that we love. And this is what people are telling us. They're telling us this in real life, in real places. They told us this when we were under attack by radical Islam. They said to talk about radical Islam was hateful and bigoted. They tell us this now when police officers have to go out and shoot down the people who shoot at them and shoot at us. They are just basically trying to convince themselves that there is no evil in the world except it's ultimate narcissism. The ultimate narcissism is to think there is no evil in the world except evil we're responsible for, and if only we'll be nice, the evil will go away. We do not have that heavy an effect on society or on humanity. Evil is real. We need guys like James Reese. And this is a story about James Reese getting, what does he say? He says, it's never a good idea to move a man to violence if he has spent his entire life perfecting his acts of violence. And that's what you're watching. I have to tell you, it's quite grisly. It is for boys. My wife has spent a lot of watching it hiding her eyes. I love my wife. She said to me, what does terminal list mean? I said, it's a list of people who's going to kill. Oh, yeah. Oh, thanks, brother. Thanks for explaining that to me. So anyway, great stuff. Really terrific stuff. And I'm looking forward to The Gray Man on Netflix. The Terminal List on Amazon Prime. Really worth watching if you love good action stuff, good patriotic stuff, good macho stuff. It is all those things. Are you desperate for more Klavan-y goodness? Of course you are. Like and subscribe to the Andrew Klavan Podcast.